the Accursed. Littlefinger was captured by the Ironborn. No one would support a tyrant. Don't worry, NG, I know that feel in real life. But look at this. Littlefinger's been caught by the Ironborn. Things have gone so downhill. He used to be in control, basically, of Joffrey and the Iron Throne. And now he's captured by the Ironborn. But he does have a baby, Corwin Baelish. Okay, there we go. Our son is going to come back to us. To be fair to Brandon, 90% of Starks were named Brandon, I guess. Tristan is now known as the Tenacious. My daughter is getting better at fighting. There we go. Good for her. I should probably change your educator as well, to be perfectly honest. What are you good at? You like fighting and learning. Okay. Let's go for learning and someone who can fight at the same time. Fok is probably the best guy for that. And the other said Dupu is not old enough yet. Challenge the current regent to a duel. Well, I can't unless I have a little bit of support, I think. Yeah. I need 2 plot backers, and currently no one likes us, so we can't do anything actually right now. I am in your debt. No, there's a place for the golden books in politics. Oh, so it's asking me to be a bit more religious. Apparently, respect the authority of the golden books. I'm a craven, so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm in your debt. Yeah, I think he'll just agree, but okay, fine, yes, thank you so much. He's a weakling, he's a fool. Hopefully, Do You will be the great. And look at this, the child we named after You Do is the one to become the prince. Isn't that great? Isn't that perfect? This is just perfect. But what is this war right now? So we've got Chengdu's conquest. Now, I think we should support our son. What does our son do? He's supporting the throne. Okay, support the throne. We'll support our son. We'll support our son. But the Iron King has changed. Baylor Blacktide has been forced, I guess, to give up his position. And we've now got Iron King Forid Stain, one of the Skagosi men. What? This is a mess. This is a mess. Inconclusively. We need to go check what's going on there. Is he actually just taken over? I guess he got the support of the Northmen. The King of the North is primary title. Okay, let's go have a quick look. So look, what is this? So there is a war against the tyranny of Iron King Baylor, but Baylor is no longer king. So he's made his main title the North. Wow. Okay, the Stains, the Skagosis have taken over. He got support, I guess, of the realms of the North. They'd want anyone rather than an Ironborn, and Black Tide. Where's Black Tide? Was Black Tide this one? Yeah. So he's actually... No, he took this over. Huh. So there's still the war. Iron King Baylor of the Iron... That doesn't... Why would that war continue? And so he lost. Yeah. Walder the Black. What is this? Okay, so Walder the Black... Okay, defeated him. There's been a massive civil war there. And Walder the Black put Robb Stark back as the king of the North, but the Iron Isles was not part of that. It was just for the North. It just put Robb Stark as king of the North. So Stain has been captured. His son, a 0-year-old Stain, is now the Ironborn king. A Skagosi is now king of the Ironborn. Guys, this is... I don't know what to think. He's never going to control that. He's got 400 men. He's never going to be able to control that. It's... Yeah, the Frey, look at the Frey. The Freys have become part of the North now, basically. And they've put Robb Stark. Oh, what the... Bran? Robb, what did you do? Bran... Okay, we're going to look at it this way. Robb has become a drunk. He doesn't believe in his ability anymore. He goes, you may all believe in me, but I failed many times. I do not want to be king. I don't deserve to be king. I can imagine Robb doing that. And so he's allowed it to pass on to Bran. And Bran and the Frey girl, and the Freys supported them to win this. He's now become king. What is going on? But the winter is still coming. And they're defeating Hardhome now. Okay, well the Freys are doing great this this alternative reality. Let's go back to Yi Ti. And my son, of course, is lovely. Lord Runner Sharp Point has been excommunicated by Dany and the High Septon. Robb is just like his namesake. Brandon has declared King Brandon's war for Dawn. So Brandon has said, people of the North, it's time. I have seen with my green dreams the threat beyond the wall. The White Walkers are weaker than they ever been thanks to Victarion Greyjoy. We must put it down once and for all and destroy this threat. King Brandon Stark, the prince that was promised, it looks like. And Robb Stark has died a suspicious side. Someone assassinated him. And so Bran has now got Winterfell. So he's now got Winterfell back as well. There you have it. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now. This is way too real. Brandon killed Robb. I don't think Bran would kill Robb. I don't think he would. Probably was a fray. World of the Black, maybe. Tyrett's claim on the Westerlands. So, the Marbrands, who've been very Lannister supporters, so trying to, I think, take back the Westerlands for Tyrek, who I guess is a Lannister. My wife is pregnant, but I was away, wasn't I? Doubt besets me. Now, this is probably just our paranoia, because actually, I probably was here. So, I think this is probably our kid, but because of our paranoia, we think it's not. I thought it over, and I cannot be the father of my wife, Moo's baby, as it grows in her belly. I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. Of course, he would hire someone. He's a craven. He is paranoid. He would definitely do it. And he's selfish, of course. The maid I hired to gain my wife's confidence has not found anything at all suspicious. I am kind, so maybe I'll believe this. I'm going to believe it. That's really, because I'm kind. Dany has declared liberation of the Stepstones. So there's King Lysono San. So, yeah, Salador San became the Pirate King, and now Dany wants to try and free them. What? Okay, weird thing. Count Yao Chao has been a leal and able servant. We'll arrange him a reward, hopefully to keep him loyal. You know, we're paranoid and stuff, we're worried about people. We're nice as well, we're a kind guy. Of course we would do it. How weak is her son? 5,000 men. I could take that if I had enough men. Noose and King's Landing. Oh, Dany had a baby. I did not notice Dany had a baby. Prince Valix Targaryen. His father is that King Narba, the man that Dany married for love. They had a baby. Dany had a baby, and she gave Drogon's egg, I guess, to her son. Yeah. She gave Drogon's egg to her son, and he's hatched it. Called Illyrian, the baby of Drogon. Good for him. Well, there you go. Peasant Revolt. Peasant Revolt rather fighting the White Walkers? Really? Better just check to be sure. Omega, what should we check? What should we be checking? Okay, that's fine. Quit the Mandevale. Okay. What if she's also trying to kill you? Oh, my wife. Oh, okay, talking about my wife. You in the ways of sword and lance. Yes. Do you become a skilled fighter? He is the best of men, but look at this. He is envious and proud. Not the best things to have, but he could be an interesting man to play as, but at least he's a skilled fighter. That's kind of nice. My law mission to prove a good name has been a success. Very well. Good to hear. The Prince of Ashabad has heard of us, apparently. Good to know. Has ended. Peasant Revolt. Okay, so defeat the Peasant Revolt, that's good. We had another daughter. Oh, she's dead. Ah, that's a sad, sad day. Apparently, I'm not depressed. We can marry them. They get married. Yeah, my brother can marry this girl and have his own land. Congratulations, my brother. You can gain your own land over here. See? Good for him. My brother got his own lands. He doesn't need to ask me for my lands now. He has his own lands. Everything's looking great. I'm liking it. All we need now is money to rebuild this. Which I'm going to spend on my children. Du Sun Yun, what do you like? What do you like? She loves diplomacy. She absolutely loves it. So let's go for diplomacy then. We've got our glass candle still as well. Du-Ah. The name was chosen when notified the infant was stillborn. Sigh of relief or sudden shock. You decide. There's always a place at my table and warm spot in front of the hearth for all the old men and women who have served me before, and now I've nowhere to go. Their stories delight everyone, and I see no need for them to be forgotten after long lives of hard work for them. There we go, people like me. I almost blushed when the priest expresses admiration over my generosity and kindness. Now, I may be a craven and not the bravest of men, but I'm a kind man. Ashmark was killed in personal combat, Mr. Marbrand, by Ontario Jast. My liege owes me money. Yes, my son. Give me my money. Unfortunately, me and my council decided that simply cannot afford to pay you your coin, but rest assured you receive what is owed you in due time. Linky is run by fools. How about I waive this debt in exchange for a favor? My small council, should I waive this money, seeing as it is my son, you know? He is my son after all. Or should we just, you know, wait for them to pay us back? What does my small council think? Get a favor, he's your heir. Yeah, we could get a favor, that's a good point. He's my heir after all. Use a favor to expand. He is my son, you know. We can't be mean to him. Gain just a little favor with him. Do it. Looks like people are saying get the favor. Okay, let's go for the favor then. A wise choice. Thank you, my small council. He offered you terms are most reasonable. I hereby pledge to grant you a favor. In return, your debt shall be cancelled. It was only like 75. It wasn't a big deal. We got some of it back anyway. So there we go. We now have a favor from him. Start a law vote. King's Landing. And there's my son. Look at him. He's a zealous and brave man. What a good man. And Danny's taken the kingdom of the Stepstones. He's brought the Stepstones underneath the Iron Throne. But she still hasn't got the Tullys back underneath. She has to go for that. She has to kind of re-put together the Iron Throne. She's only 31. She's got lots of time. But she needs to rebuild the Iron Throne. Can Danny do it? What does the council think? Does the council think Danny can rebuild the Iron Throne? No longer a participant in the War for Dawn. Wait. What's going on in the War for Dawn then? Who is actually involved in this war? The North. Let's have a quick look. So we've got the Night's Watch is helping. A few small people as well. And the Stormlands are helping as well. So there we go. Lots of people helping Bran defend the North from the White Walkers. 26% in favor of Brandon. They've only got 197 zombies left. And of course the Iron Isles have gone to the Harlaw family. I did say it was likely that was going to change. Iron King Harris the Knight. That's a pretty cool one to have actually. Not surprised by that. The Stains though still have Pike. So the Greyjoys. What happened to Theon? What happened to Theon? I mean, let's have a quick look. History. Not him. Okay, we need to go further back. That's a Seastone. Oh, that's not the one I wanted, is it? We want to go with Pike. Okay, so Pike. The history of Pike. What is going on? So we got Balon. Let's have a quick look at his kids. We got Asher. She got remarried again. She's had kids as well. Theon has no lands currently. He's with the Drum family. Prince Theon of the Iron Isles. He has only one daughter still. But yeah, so Theon is still alive, but he has no lands. What about the brothers? Euron still says he's a king, but he's not done anything. He's just sat there. Victarion's dead with no kids. And then, of course, we've got the damp hair. So really, it's Theon. Theon is the future of the Greyjoy family. And there's nothing he can do, probably. Oh, but Harris the Knight died in suspicious circumstance. We just talked about this. What just happened? Iron King Nimir Harlaw, but will there be a king's moot? NG, get your son married. Basilisks have always roamed in the jungles of the east, but lately they have been coming in increasing numbers and growing bolder. They are able to take down livestock, animals, and the dogs that are sent after with them with ease. If they continue to grow bolder, they could take down a child. Something must be done. Let's have a party. An orderly thing in these parts, I'm sure it will be fine. What do we do? Do we send people out? I'm kind, I'm craven, paranoid. You know what, I'm going to say it's an orderly thing in these parts. We'll be fine. He's a craven, you know, he's kind to the animals. He's like, you know what, they're just animals. Who cares? Get a Valyrian steel sword of Gryffindor. The Valyrian steel sword of Gryffindor. That would sound amazing. Interesting idea there. Sharp point. He's still, yep, he's still his guy. Dupoo's still growing up. He's still okay. He didn't get sick or anything. Good to see. What happened? What was this war? Riverlands War for Lord Jason's claim on Mistlewood. So the Tullys were fighting against the North. Did they weaken the North then? The Basilisk might come after you. Or your grandsons and sons. Well, you know, that's just the problem with my guy. He is just, that's just who he is. He is not a strong man. What was just that? Someone just got I saw King's Guard get executed. Michael Redfort was executed by Queen Dany. Dany killed... Obviously, he did something bad. I don't know what he did, but apparently he did something bad. Dupoo, my small council. What type of focus should we give our little Dupoo? What should he be given? What does my small council think about this situation? I'm going to go now. See you, everyone. Thank you, Madda, for joining us. That crown looks ridiculous on Tully's wife. Lol. Later, Madoff. What does the small council think for the education for our little son? Let's go look at his wife. I just saw that. Yeah, it does look a bit ridiculous. Dupoo should be raised in sanitary conditions. He likes diplomacy and learning, it looks like. That's kind of his thing. Looks though no one really has an idea of what we should do with him. Okay, maybe we'll go for etiquette then. Maybe that's what we should go for him then. Or, pride, struggle, duty. That crown is great. I think we should go for etiquette then. Struggle. Someone just said struggle. We had our first pride. We've got pride as well. Pride, struggle, humility. It says poetic. So we've got a few different choices at the moment for what we should do with our child. I would go... I don't think I'll go for struggle. Pride I could go with. Being Poo, he's bound to be humble. Struggle, duty. We've got a bit of duty. Two people saying struggle, though. We've got one saying duty. Maybe struggle we should go for, then. I'm heading towards struggle, guys. Looks like my small council have said I'm going to support the two people. There's two. All the others got one vote, but my small council thinks our son should go for struggle, so let's do it. Done. And we should change his educator. Who can educate him? What was this? Wait. Okay, I thought I saw that he had like a Valyrian steel sword or something. Pock can do it. He can do it. Humility. A little bit late there. A little bit late. We asked a little bit ago. But yes. Everything else looks okay over here. Suspicious circumstances. Peasant revolt has been declared against the Ironborn King. Let's have a look at his sword. I do like their sword. Look at that. Look at Nightfall. Such a nice little sword, that one. Got a boat known as Sea Song. My son finished education and he became a brilliant commander. He is very similar to our father and his grandfather. Look at Do You. He was meant to rule. Wow. See, I told you, that name was perfect. Do You was the perfect name for our son. He was meant to lead. Petition to be made regent. Yes, I'll ask my son if I can be the regent, just in case he dies and his brother takes over. I see no need to designate a regent for the realm at this time. I'm sure House Du will be able to solely govern for a long time. Ugh. My son is getting a big head, aren't you? My son's getting a big head now. We need to become him, though, as soon as possible to make sure nothing bad happens. We want to make sure nothing... I don't think anything bad would happen. But we need to make sure nothing stupid happens. Reports indicate that the basilisks are no longer plaguing our lands. Just as I said, everything will be fine, see? No basilisks to worry about whatsoever. Who was worried about basilisks? Suicide. Check on your claims. We still have that one claim on this boy here. We have a similar amount of men, but it's only just the same. It's not much more. I want a lot more. How much gold can I get? 50 gold? That's not much. Or a tiger hunt? We go on a tiger hunt. But I'm going to wait until we become our son, I think. Our son is the most important thing. Got to become him. We've got to. It's the only way. And then from him, we can become the Emperor of Yi Ti, of course. Ha From there, we'll become the Emperor of these lands. Do you? I know he can do it. We know he can. Hopefully, maybe. His sister and brother as well to help him out. What's Dany doing in the Stepstones? So Dany has taken over lands in the Stepstones. Not all of it, but she's gotten quite a bit of it. He's doing a good job. And Lord Rickard the Uncaring has declared Carhold's war for Prince Fion's claim on the north. What? Rickard Carstock is pushing for Fion to become King of the North against Brandon while he's fighting the White Walkers, and he's got 82% against them. He's so cool. Wait. Look at these different hats. Look at this hat. Look at that mustache. It's great. No one's killed the leader of the White. I think he was the one who started as the leader, I suspect. I wonder if these are people we know. I mean, he had a parent, a White Walker parent, another other. Can any of them actually be real characters that have turned into White Walkers? That'd be kind of cool to see. I don't see any right now, though. Okay, that's fine. But why would he do... Is anyone supporting the Carstocks in this claim? Okay, King's House deep down. Bear Island. A lot of people like Fion. Maybe they're like, you know, Fion was also raised by Eddard. He's basically a Stark. I don't know. What a weird situation. He's been given Driftwood Hall. Congratulations, Rickon Stark. Fock has been a leal and able servant. Yeah, let's give him some gold. Was beheaded. I didn't see what that was. That just popped up. We discovered some associating with conspiratorial factions. He's a liege loyalist. Yeah, I mean, he's good to us. That's good to see. But why isn't she going to take the trident? Danny, take back the trident. Reclaim the Iron Throne. Bring it back together as it should be. You're not pregnant. You still got a little bit more time. You can have another baby. I mean, she does have another baby. There's only one Targaryen left at this point. Demand I get my son married. Okay, maybe we'll look into that in 1 second. Still nothing with those dragons. Her husband obviously is a bit too scared. Shifted tax focus. I will go with my son. If my son thinks that's best, we'll support our son on his endeavors. He's already got married, guys. He got married to Lu Ni. And Lu is the family underneath the Emperor. So that means that's actually kind of a good one. The ones in the 5 forts. I like that. Okay, that's fine. The 5 forts. He's married, guys. It's fine. He'll have his own kids, his own children. The future is safe. And you guys need some kids. She's been disinherited, but, I mean, she already has the land. So, I'm not sure it's really going to make a difference. Not sure it's going to make much of a difference. Your support. I approve. My son, whatever he's doing. Looney. Oh, Poetic Pariah, of course. Yeah, her name is Looney. He's a little bit crazy. Lord Loris, the Knight of Flowers. Has usurped the title of High Lord of Old Town. So Loris has taken Old Town away from the High Towers. Humphrey Hightower. Loris, wow, okay. Loris Tyrell has taken that. An elephant has gone crazy and is running amok in the town outside the castle. It has already killed several people. What shall we do? My small council. He doesn't consult you. My small council, what do we do about the elephant? Do we send soldiers to kill it, or do we try to capture it? So kill or capture, guys. My small council, what do we do with this elephant? Kill or capture. Try to capture it. Yeah, I guess capture might be easy. Oh, Omega, that's a shot. Try to capture it, guys. Ah, don't kill the elephant. So apparently we're going to capture it. Capture it. Everyone's saying capture you. We are a kind man. Okay, we'll capture the elephant. It was impossible to capture the crazed beast. It's killed several more people, flattened a couple of buildings, then ran off into the countryside. Unfortunate. Small council, look what you've done. This crazed elephant has gone and damaged lands. How could you let this happen? Bad news. Squeezing taxes did not go so well. 38. I'm not going to die anytime soon, am I? My daughter's becoming of age. She's fashionable. Good for her. That's good for her. Orphan war for Sir Merlin's claim on the Westerlands. So another rebellion now in the Westerlands. And the Ashmark has almost defeated the Crackles already. And he's married to Amar Brand himself. Wow. That's some interesting stuff going on right there. The Crackle family is not looking so great. But what are we going to do? Physician, we got physician. Favor, we don't need to do that. Do we put the physician in charge? Did he die? We do have physician. Young Pooh. The There we go. Pooh is now a trained fighter, just like me. The Lord of a King's house. I think I am. No, I'm just a poor fighter. He's a better fighter than me already. Bran has created the High Lord of Skagos. He's not defeated the 99% in favor of Brandon. Brandon will save the world from the White Walkers. Good for him. Bran will save the world. It will be done. We all knew it. We all knew Bran was the prince that was promised. It was always known. Less of the Stormlands has died. And so his son has taken over. Cleodin Morrigan, a skilled fighter. Interesting man. Interesting man indeed. He has a brother, but no wife for him. He's very young. He's very young. He's got lots of time to get married, have babies and stuff. We got to take over this. We got to take Trader's Town back. That'd be good. So what have I missed? I don't know when you left or if you just come back or whatever, but probably missed quite a lot. Bran is... What? Bran was assassinated? No. Well, I guess your green dreams could not save you, Bran, from this assassination. Who did it? Who killed Bran? He's married to the his son, Brandon the 13th. He's 9 years old. The region is Daisy Mormont. So the Mormonts... Oh, she's control of Arundel and the North clans. And her son controls East... He's a wolf. Okay, her heir there would be a Mormont. Okay, very confusing right here. She's married to an Umber. She's in control basically of the North, and the heir would be Rickon Stark. Rickon could be the next king of the North. Look how sad this is. I mean, Arya is still missing, and Sansa is been married off. Maybe she's had a happy life now. She seems a bit happier. Look at that. Maybe she's happier. Maybe he's been good to her, but still, the state of war. Slave raid on the Shadow Mountains. So we are attacking the Shadow Mountains over here. What is my son is supporting? We will support my son, of course. Let's go, my son. You had a baby? Oh, it's a betrothal. No babies yet. Your daughter's responding very well. She's got 2 learning. Good to see. She's a learner. How's their war with the White Walkers? Yeah, I was going to check that and I forgot. I can't see. Oh, it ended. The White Walkers accepted the peace. King Bran of the North has won. So Bran maybe died, but his war won. And the White Walkers have been destroyed. My lord, we have word from the North that the White Walkers from beyond the five forts, beyond the wall, have been defeated. King Brandon the 13th Stark was the leader in this war for Dawn. And after a struggle which left thousands dead, he and his allies prevailed. Thank the gods. The White Walkers, guys, are over. The Night's Watch is back. Lord Commander William of Queen's Crown is the new Lord Commander. Though he's put it in the wrong place. Shadow Tower is now his main place. Castle Black was given to a Felly. And he's keeping East Watch. Okay, that looks a bit weird, but it's fine. Edmund's now known as the Accursed. So the North is independent. The Ironborn are independent. And the Riverlands are independent right now. Thanks to Balon Greyjoy. Thanks to Balon Greyjoy. Ugh. But Dany can bring it all back together. All she has to do is conquer those. Dany has grayscale. She's disfigured by grayscale, so she's not. She has no health problems then, so that's fine. She should survive. But Dany got grayscale. Why was there so much grayscale in this series? I don't know. Her son is a genius and attractive. He could be the greatest Targaryen ruler ever, guys. We could be set for the greatest Targaryen ruler the world has ever seen. Possibly. It's a possibility. But for now, we'll go back to the east. Oh, the world's a dangerous place. People are trying to kill my daughter. And look at that. She got Grey Eminence. Very good at diplomacy. She could make some good allies to my son. Oh, he's got married now. He's got the wife. She's got a bit of a stutter, but that's it. Lady Barbara Castle Rock has declared Castle Rock war for Tyrant's claim on the Westerlands. The Westerlands just in civil war right now. From Will, okay. Baelor Blacktide was assassinated, the former king of the Iron Isles. Not a surprise there. People are trying to kill my son. Oh, who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? How's Willis? Willis had a baby. He got married to a paying girl, and he's had some daughters. Good for him. Garland's had no babies. He's married to a lowborn. And Loris married another Tyrell. And he's had 2 daughters as well. Marjorie married a Tale. Dickon Tale. Ah. Marjorie and Dickon. What about Sam? Sam! No! Sam! Sam the Slayer has been slain by the White Walkers. It's a sad day. Samuel Tale. I'm so sorry. Nothing we can do, guys. He is gone. Samuel is gone. He died fighting what he believed in. Approve what my son approves. Will always support my son in everything. Because he's my son. I'm a nice guy. He's my son. And we got to support him. He's the future. And my brother's wife had a baby. Du Sok. That's a great name. But they'll inherit those lands. Lady Flora of the Crossing has declared the war against the tyranny of King Brandon. So the Freys are involved once again. Freys are involved once again. She's married to Lord Aegon Frey, the Lord Bloodborne. That's a great name. So if he loses, Rickon will take over. Now, is anyone supporting her? Lots of people. Winterfell, White Harbor, the Hearth, the Neck. A lot of people feel that Brandon is too young. Yes, maybe he defeated the White Walkers, but that was because his father, did it. His father was the one who really defeated the White Walkers. His son was just too young. And they want an older king. We need someone to protect the North from Daenerys Targaryen. Only Rickon can do that with his sword Longclaw and defend the North. That's how it is, apparently. That's how I'm reading it. We need a new priest. We'll go for this guy. Form charity. Go do it in these lands. Happy with that. And after that, yeah, I'm kind of happy how things are going. Whoop. I've ended. Rickon joined the Cold War for Prince Theon's claim. What? Okay, so. Looks like they might have won or something. Yeah, it looks like he was captured. So Bran was captured. And so Rickon was made now king. So we've only got the new king of the North, King Rickon Stark of the North. His daughter's the next there, Dany Stark, which is an interesting name. But yeah, we go with Glover wife. He's still fighting against the Karstarks in their war for Theon. So Theon could still take it from Rickon. Proof my good name has been a success. Thank you very much. Dany has declared Queen Dany's conquest of the Iron Isles. Can the Harlaw family with 7,000 men defend against Dany with 28,000 men? And of course, dragons. Drogon in particular is her dragon to use. If they can kill Drogon, maybe they could save the world. Well, I mean, save them from the war of Dany conquering them. Trader Town de jour war. So we're going to take Trader Town back. Yeah, we support her. We'll support this. Selyse Frolent has died, finally. Hopefully giving Tristan a chance to have more babies. He's married Bella. She was the daughter of the... Okay. So hopefully this gives him a chance to have more babies. Because she's only 15. So hopefully he can have some kids. Oh, but I think Quentin's son died in bed. So actually the next day would be your niece, Martell, who's married to a Grammaton, but it's matrilineal. So the line is kind of secure. She's not. She's actually capable, it looks like. A brother-in-arms, Master Q. Become friends with Master Q. Have you had kids, my son? My son, you must have a baby with your wife. For the good of the realm. The good of the realm. My sister's still not married, and she probably never will get married, I don't think. She probably never will get married, sadly for her. Sadly for her, but it's fine. 150 gold. How much gold does my son have? My son, you need to save up money. We need to take this. Robert Arryn died of the Grey Plague. Robert Arryn no longer has the veil, which I did not notice. But yes. Let's go back a second. So he just died of the Grey Plague. He was married to a Tyroshi girl. They had a daughter. But who has the veil? Harold Arryn. So Harold Arryn now has the veil right now. He's married to a lowborn girl. They have a couple of daughters, but one is a bastard, Alice Stone. And he has a son, Lord Gilbert, who is attractive. So there you go. But yeah, the veil, okay, they pushed him out. Dany's attacking them. Everyone's supporting Dany. in a conquest. Who'd have thought Danny would get, you know, disfigured by grayscale? Dupu's uncooperative with money? Dupu, come on. Stop it. Stop it, you silly boy. I'm starting to think Shu might fancy me. Nope, I'm honorable. Oh, I'm not. That was my father. I'm a craven. I'm a craven. I'm kind. I probably wouldn't do it. Kidnap one of Danny's dragons. We could, but my guy is such a craven. Brienne died of Grey Plague. So Brienne is dead. Is that really still around? The Grey Plague is everywhere still. Wow, you want to come work for me? I don't need you right now. Go. Call a physician. For her. Oh yeah, my mother. Of course. Call a physician at once for my mother. She's 65. Butter, Bubble, what's wrong? You don't want to save our mother? Sorry, the dogs are barking. Poor puppies. Must be upset. They're like, I give too much attention to you guys in the chat and the stream. I don't give them enough attention. They're probably just sad. She got a new dragonkin. Is that a book? I'm assuming. Yeah, it's a book. Okay. She got a new little book there. Take a shot. Yep. Poetic Pariah's heard the puppies. That means there must be a shot. And young Poe in the ways of sword and lance. He's become a skilled fighter. Dupu! Good job. Good job, Dupu. And I think my mother just died. Yes, she did. It's a sad day. My mother is gone from this world. That's my son. Have a baby? No baby for you. Okay, fine. Fine. No baby for you. Favors decline. So I think we're just gonna keep raising money so we can take this. She'll let you borrow a dragon. I don't think she'll let us borrow a dragon. Oh, there we go. Lord Paramount Gunnar Harlaw. He is the new Lord Paramount of the Iron Isles. He's been put in jail by Danny. Will she let him bend the knee? Or will she do something about it? Tristan died of the Grey Plague. And his wife had no baby. So that does mean that girl, your niece Martell, is now the next Princess of Dawn. She's only 21. She has time to have more kids, actually. She has a daughter, though, for now. So the line is secure for today. Before it's too late and you'll get assassinated for your unhindered and rampant tyranny. Did you even ask, though? You can't ask. You can't ask her to take the dragon. You can't do that in the game, sir. You can't do that. You can't ask her for the dragon. And plus, my guy's a craven. If he tried to tame the dragon, he would likely die. Then again, I'll be able to become my son, so that might be quite good. Dupu. Spend highly for Dupu. Your minister reports that Master Fashion has been humbled by my endless generosity. Good to know, good to know. Lord Manfred the Dornish... Oh, the Dundarians have got the Dornish marches. It's declared Stormlander civil war to increase council power. The Dondarians again getting involved. Always getting involved. Always getting involved. And Yeti is now back to normal. Trader's Town has gone underneath the Emperor, as they should be. The Hammer of the Jogger Snipe. He's still alive. He still has a strong claim on the Empire. And he has 2 daughters. Huh. Who? Oh, they wouldn't do it. Damn. I was hoping they'd let us marry. What is my son like? My son loves money. He's not good at it, but he loves money, so we're going to do that for him. Use your favors? I mean, what do you want me to... Kilroy, what do you want me to use my favor on? What do you want me to use it for? If you can tell me a reason how to use my favor, I will think about it. But right now, I don't see a reason to use the favor. The Azure Emperor Buho is in control. He's brave. His heir, Bugay. 2 people eloped and got married. I'll accept the marriage. Use it to get your heir to borrow Jack. That's... How... He can't do that. You can't ask to borrow Danny's dragons. That's not something you can ask to do. Do you see ask for dragons here? No, it's not how it works. If you go on Danny... Let's have a quick look. Look. Ask the press claims. That's not a dragon. So there you go. You can't do it, guys. Tortuous Deep. All that's done. So they've got the Iron Isles back. Oh, did she just die as well? No. Oh, Sorella's claim on Dawn. So Sorella Sand, who was married to Quentin, has declared her war to try and take Dawn for herself. You should claim the right to borrow a dragon, then press to claim. I don't even know what to say to this. Okay, I'm just going to ignore this whole dragon thing. Sorella Sand wants to take over. Interesting. She's got the claim. Obviously, her father was the Red Viper, so maybe she can do it. 8,000 men against 22. I don't think she can win. I want to see Dany be the hero. I want her to take over Westeros. I want her to fix Westeros. Be Aegon with teats if she can bring back the Riverlands and the North. And looks as though Rickon did defeat Theon's supporters. So yeah. Died of a natural death. Looks like he did defeat them. Inherited that. Did he give out these things as well? A Holam. And, okay, nothing really particularly interesting up there. Nothing really interesting up there. Let's check out the disease. Oh, Pox is getting very close to us again. Lots of things just happened up here. Who just died in suspicious circumstances? Lord Paramount Ganir Harlaw just died in suspicious circumstances. So his brother, Lord Paramount Kenned Harlaw, has taken over. God, Ironborn just getting ridiculous with their assassinations and killings. Just vassal contracts over there, done. Okay. 165 gold is not going to be enough. You're losing all our money, do you? Do you the proud? I mean, okay, great, but you're losing all of our money. New Dragon King, Marbrand family. You're using more money. Son, why are you craven? Dupu, why are you craven? How did this happen? Who gave you craven? Okay, we found 13 gold. Good job. From the taxes. Queen Daenerys has declared Queen Daenerys' conquest of the Trident on Edmure the Accursed. Edmure's 17,000 men. Can he defend it? He's 50. Look at Edmure Tully. Look what he's turned into. Look what he's turned into. He's just a monster of a man. Is his uncle still alive? No. Blackfish is dead, of course. Who is his wife now? He's married to a Grafton. Okay. So weird things going over there. Dany taking that. All she then needs to do is take the north. And Dany's got things back to normal. He'll start to be... Oh, and we got civil war once again. Yaitai Ashabdi vassalization war. So the Emperor wants to take down Ashabad. The lands over here. We're supporting the throne. Let's go. Let's increase the power of Yi-Ti. The glory of Yi-Ti will be unbound. Oh, more taxes for us. 13 more gold. That's good. Your minister was cornered by desperate crowds of beggars. Ah, that's not good, but we're fine for now. And the Horn of Winter. One of the wildlings has blown the Horn of Winter. Has found the fabled... Oh, he's not blown it. He's found the fabled Horn of Winter. Good for him. Oh, it's actually in this treasury. That's cool. The character's found the Horn of Winter. Gives prestige. Okay, cool to see. So that guy's found the Horn of Winter. Peasant revolt looks like, whatever it is. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. He probably won't be able to do anything with it. Unless he wins, of course. Then, of course, he'll have that. And the lands that he takes. Looks like most people are supporting the Emperor. The Emperor's young. He was only 21 years old. He wants to prove himself. He's not that strong. He's not that great a leader, is he? Like, compared to my son. The Horn of Winter blown. And looks like he did take over the Fist of the First Men. Interesting. Dark wings, dark words. Could the Night's Watch be in danger once again? They've only just recovered. They've only just recovered from the war. War against the tyranny of the Martells. Peasant revolt in Castle Black. What? Wait. What happened to Rickon? Who assassinated Rickon? Who is assassinating all the Starks? Look, Robb Stark assassinated. Brandon assassinated. Rickon assassinated. And he has a daughter, but she didn't inherit. Dany Stark just has Stony Shore. And so Sansa's become the queen of the North. And she's, of course, married to the Birch. And so her children become the next kings of the North. It will be Birches, not Starks. It was Sansa all along, yeah. And looks as though the war's over. The Riverlands is back underneath the Iron Throne. Only Queen Sansa remains. And there's a war against her tyranny. The phrase once again, of course, the phrase once again, Lady Flora Frey is fighting against them. Of course it is. Absolute chaos. So it's Sansa versus Dany in the end, guys. Sansa versus Dany. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would be the way how this ends? Why has this gone purple? Well, that's kind of white, isn't it? I guess maybe it's white. That means White Walkers are coming, possibly. Yeah, this is not... Okay. Okay, fine. We'll move on. Crackles, have you defeated your rebellions? Not yet. 60% and 54% in favor of the others. That's not good for them. The finance of the realm is in a poor state. You need gold. Alone. Ugh, son. Fine, you're my son. I'm going to give you the gold. Why? Why do you have so little money? What are you spending your damn money on? Definitely not getting your wife pregnant, I can guess. That's not what he's spending his money on. We've almost taken Ashabad. 74%. It's weird that the Freys are honourable. I'm not sure if I call them honourable right now. They're definitely getting involved. They could be the one doing assassinations and stuff. Triumphs and defeats. The Kingmakers declared Lord Paramount Willis's claim on Fellwood on Lord Paramount Cleodin Morrigan. So Willis Tyrell is going to expand over into the Stormlands, it looks like. Botley just died. We'll take this. I'll wait for myself to die. Factions. Count Shun. This is not good. Ask politely. I'm a kind guy. I'm a craven. Do not speak to me of obligations. He's not happy about that. I don't want to argue with you on this if I claim they're honorable. They are. Okay, X-Man. What? No. Guys. King Theon of the North. What? What is this? Oh, and he died of scurvy. Who took the Iron Isles? What is this ridiculousness going on right now? Why does everyone just keep dying? Who has the Iron Isles? Is it Dany? No. Who is the Liege Lord? Oh, it's this guy. Lord Paramount Vicon Harlaw. Okay, one of their more distant relatives. But, oh my. Theon has taken over the north. I guess with the whole thing with Sansa. Let's go have a quick look. People didn't want Sansa because, I guess... But she had it. Then it was inherit... She lost it. Okay, so the tyranny, the Freys won. And they pushed Clayton to be the ruler. So Clayton Birch took over. He now has King's House. But I guess maybe there was a faction maybe that didn't like the fact he was not a Stark. They're like, how dare you? You use Sansa to push the Birch family. And so there's a faction against him. And he decided to not fight. And he gave in and they put Theon in charge. So now Theon is King of the North. I mean, he's a drunkard. He's got one leg. I don't really know what to say about this. He has a daughter who has something. She's a Valyrian steel armor from Euron Crozai. He's 18 right now. Is Euron Crozai dead? Yeah, he died. And, ooh. Aaron Damphair's gloriously died in battle whilst raiding lands. How the North should be ruled. Theon is just. Well, I mean, I mean, at least, you know, he's close to... You could say he's kind of a son to Eddard Stark. So, I mean, I'm going to assume he's going to get assassinated. Does he still have the... He has the Crown of Winter still, guys. And Love and Cake Gaming is now hosting my stream. Thank you so much, so good sir. Little finger there, just winking at you, you know. But yes, he is the Crown of Winter. So Theon is now the King of the North. He's the Crown of Winter. It's Theon. I know there's a revolt against him now. If he loses, his daughter might take over. But it could be Theon versus Dany. Has declared last of war for Sabarian's claim on the North. Who's Sabarian? Who is Sabarian? Who is this Sabarian? Is he one of the Birches? Sabarian. Yep, he's one of Sansa's children. So one of Sansa... Lots of people with claims in the North now. It is a mess. So everyone in the North does not know who they want to rule. No one can agree upon who should rule the lands. And this girl drank wildfire to become a dragon. I wanted to see Theon versus Dany. It just gave me a little bit of nostalgia for when we played as the Greyjoys, my own campaign on YouTube. And Theon had to fight Dany in the last penultimate war. And I killed like 8 dragons because there was a glitch. Theon killed 8 dragons due to a glitch. And Willis has been excommunicated. Hey, Rocket Man. Thank you for following. Rocket Man. Burning out the fumes. Rocket Man. My dear friend, I wish to give you the honor of sending my child to be educated by you. Well, okay, I'm not a good man. I don't know why you'd send your child to me. I'm a terrible, terrible person who can't even tie my own shoelaces, I think. Minister of Justice, let's go with my daughter. My daughter can be Minister of Justice. Do that. Minister of the Treasury, we'll go with Jaiwan. Collect taxes. We'll go there. Peasant Revolt in Dany's lands. Okay. We're at 91% in that war. The North clans have declared North clans war for Cursed claim on the North. I'm not even going to look at that because there's so many wars. The North has 4 different claimant wars. And Lonely Light War for Prince Theon's claim on the Iron Isles. So Theon is trying to take the Iron Isles as well. What is this madness? And he had another daughter, Princess Gulmi, who is a giant. Well, I guess that's good. Why is she off here in Pine's End? What is that? What is this? This is just madness right now. I don't even know what to say about all that. But yeah, okay, adopt a lifestyle. I believe all your vassals can be discouraged from a faction. Ask politely again. We asked him last time, he said no. Oh, thank you for reminding me. He did accept this time. There you go. But, how's my son? Had any children? Son, you had any children? She's not pregnant. Ah, do you? You gotta get a baby. And how's my other son? Dupu. He became a brilliant steward, but he's a craven. Ah, you're a skilled fighter, and you're a craven, my boy. How could you? Why? Why, my boy? Why did you do this, Dupu? It's a good job you're not the heir. I mean, you are the heir to him, but hopefully he has some kids, because this guy's great. Du Yu is exactly what we wanted in our son. Dupu asked for a fief of his own to govern. You know what? I'm going to accept. Because we're over our domain size. We're going to give him that. Congratulations, my boy. People aren't that fond of me either. And we need a new priest. I guess we'll go with my sister. We'll make my sister the priest. Look at that. She looks great. Hostile forces in your lands. Yeah, but they can't take our lands. It's fine. They're just from the war over here, from Ashabad. Once they're defeated, which won't take long, we're at 91%, they'll be gone. Oh, collect taxes in our own lands. Perform charity in these lands. As the enemy scurries away from the battlefield of Feng Yi, like frightened rabbits, you wipe the sweat off your brow and watch in silence. It was a hard-fought